am I the only one who thinks that Loki is going to become the one who remains? I mean, it seems like that's the way they're heading. And yeah, you know what, let's watch today's episode.
Come on, Mobius! You're gonna ruin my life here!
Your life here?
You still glad we're here?
Why is he running away? That's my question right now, you know. He obviously is hiding something. I mean, I know that, but the reason, you know, that's what I want to know.
Come on, X5. Did you really think you could outrun me?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. He used these powers. You know, that's really nice. We rarely see Loki use his powers.
It's not a fair fight.
I'm Loki. Yeah, this is nice. I really missed you seeing doing this.
Yeah, but why'd you run? A little over the top, don't you think? All the shadow play. I thought it was spot on. Workout. X5 says it somehow blocks TVA tracking.
That's not what it does.
Sure.
Yeah. Haven't you read the TVA guidebook?
I mean, I memorized it, but...
Oh, well. I mean, it'll take me a while to analyze the modifications, but this definitely doesn't block any trackers, that's for sure.
So, what does he do?
Let's take a run at Brad Wolf. Let's take a big run at him. Thank you.
Trying to make up for all the terrible, awful shit you've done in your life, you pathetic little man.
Okay, that's enough. It's riveting. Keep going, I want to hear more.
Good. See, everything you and Sylvie have ever done to try to help has only ever made it worse.
Is that right?
It's kind of true, to be honest. Kind of true. Especially Sylvie, you know.
Problem. Every time we've ever found a you, problem is you think you're special, but you're not. So it doesn't matter what outfit you put on, play dress up, or what little lies you tell your friends, or even the lies you tell yourself. At the end of the day, you just make everything
To you. So let's try this one more time. Where is Sylvie?
You're way too obsessed with her. He needs therapy. I can recommend someone
Okay,
who want to work that out. Control your little pet, Mobius.
I got a little tense.
What was that?
Nothing.
You okay?
I'm fine.
What happened back there?
Nothing.
It seemed like nothing. It was tactical. Seems like he got under your skin.
Nope. He didn't get under my skin.
He kinda did.
Skin.
Mobius, are you alright? I've never seen you like this before.
See me like what?
It's okay, I'm not judging.
Feels like you are. Look, I told you I can play the heavy keys and I can. Where are we?
I was following you.
No, I was following you.
I was behind you, so how can you be following me?
How about a slice of pie?
Key lime.
Okay, great.
Hostage with an alien army. Tried to use the Mind Stone on Tony Stark. It didn't work, so I threw him off the building. I mean,
Yeah, we kind of missed that look, you know. It was funny to see him do that.
Emotions get the better of us.
You can say that again.
Let me ask you something. X5, obviously another option.
No! No! Hey!
You sniffed us out, Brad. And I knew you would, because you're a clever chap. So guess what? I wrote a little script of my own.
Loki, this isn't right. Open up!
Did they plan this, or it, it, it's like Loki just went out of play and they just started doing it, you know?
Okay, great. We're gonna have a little Q&A. Did you find Sylvie? And if you, what does this one do? Sorry. Could hurt yourself there.
Hey, don't just touch random buttons on that, okay? Mobius, get
Going to open the door if you really want to, you know, Mobius to get you.
with that.
Could I? It's exciting.
Turn it on. Perspective on yourself. Okay. Okay.
I've done some terrible things to my father, to my brother. So what do you think I'm gonna do to you? You know, you think I care about you, you know?
I want to believe you, but you're such a good actor.
Look, I really don't know.
He knows where Sylvie is.
See? A little bit of mischief.
Only as good as your plan.
Thank you.
So they were, yeah, so that was part of their plan.
All right, if I tell you where she is, are you gonna let me go? You're gonna show us.
If she's here, I have to find out what she knows. I'll do the talking. Be ready.
Hey, can you refill the straw dispenser when you get a sec?
Already done it. Bill, orders up.
Oh, she's not working there. You know what he did. You know what he did. And I don't like it. You know she's in trouble now. Sort of, I mean.
This feels tense. What do you say we leave them to it, right? We head on back to the TVA. What are you talking about? No. I'm not going anywhere to get some apple pie. No.
Hi.
Hi. Listen, I haven't got all day. Are you gonna order some?
You know exactly. I'm not here for that. You know exactly.
My break's in 5 minutes.
Strange. But there's been a problem.
Which you caused, by the way.
I've been pulled through time between the past and the present. I was in the past.
Oh, just get to the point, Loki.
Sylvie, I was in the future, and I saw you. The TVA is in danger, and you were there. I need to know why.
So you see the future now. Cool.
I don't see the future. I was in the future. Do you get what I'm saying?
Look, as much as I'd love to see the TVA burnt to the ground, I have no intention of going back there.
What is happening right now? It's like they're going over every detail of their relationship that has ever happened. Why is
Complicated relationship, okay? There's a lot to unpack when you're basically in a relationship with yourself.
Thank you, Mobius. Thank you, Mobius, for saying that it's kind of weird, you know, being in a relationship with yourself.
But I brought you
Sweet.
Sylvie. I did that. Yeah. I held up my end of the bargain. Now you hold up your end of the bargain and you get.
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing.
Oh, he's hiding something.
Gotta get back to work.
He's hiding something.
Away.
That's the way it works. You're welcome.
He shows up again. His variants, what are you gonna do?
Kill him. Finish it!
You wanted me, here I am.
Don't overthink it. The TVA is the problem. It's broken.
Yeah, it's a broken. But whose fault is that?
I'm going home.
It's all Sylvia's fault. She never even said I'm sorry for everything I did. She's doing this.
To stay.
Okay, so that was the second episode of Loki. To be honest, I think I like this episode more than I did the last. I don't know why, but I just like it more. And, well, everything. I do have some issues, obviously, but I think the entire thing about focusing on more Loki, his past and everything, and using his powers is something that actually made me like this episode much more, because we rarely see that. We sometimes even forget that Loki actually do have powers. You forget that because they just don't really use them as much as they used to. The first little Thor movie, I think, yeah, Thor and in the Avengers, he used these powers majority of the times, and it was nice. It was nice to just see that he's a villain with the powers. But since then, he hasn't been using his powers. It's just him, just using his brain. There's nothing wrong with it, but I think, we all wanted to see him use his powers. So the first party really did a great job on just showing us, that side of Loki using somewhat of his uh what do you call these powers, just sort of, I forgot the name. I mean, it's right there, but I forgot the name. But yeah, it's just nice to see him use his powers, because this is something that we haven't seen. And the concept, about Loki and sort of diving into his past and talking something about his past, especially that guy, they were interrogation. That moment I actually felt like this is very nice. This is exactly what people are thinking. Loki is by far is not a hero, or at least he was never a hero, and that's, to be honest, that's the Loki I'm kind of used to, and the Loki I like. But this episode, was honestly, when you kind of use both types of Loki, like use his gift of just being mischief and punishment, sort of make him somewhat evil, even though at the end he does have somewhat good intentions. If he used that, if he used those kind of skills the entire season, I think I might enjoy it, because it feels more like Loki, because yeah, he's doing what he's usually good at. And I think that is one of the things that I did love about this episode, is just the way we get to see a little bit more of Loki using this poor gift that we have been seeing throughout the entire history of the MCU. So I was really happy seeing that. Now, obviously, this episode we can't really say it is a follow-up episode, but I'm a little bit confused about what's going to happen in the future. Of course, in the beginning of the video, I did say I think Loki is going to be the one who is going to become the one who remains, and I still do think that is going to happen. But right now, I have no idea. With everything that has been happening in the MCU, I do think that they might actually go the other way around and make Sylvie the one who remains for some reason whatsoever. And one of the things that I don't like about this episode is actually Sylvie. Yeah, I was really excited to see Sylvie, but she just, for everything that she has done in the last season and everything that she has caused, the TVA is facing all these issues because of her. Of course, she's trying. She was never trying to do it in a bad way, but she should have listened to the one who remains, the one we saw in the first season of the Loki series. Yeah, and she killed him, and now she's living her best life, but also caused some people's problems. And No, the thing is that when Luke told everything about this, she just kind of said, "Oh, okay, fine." She doesn't care that much, She should have at least say that I'm sorry, I didn't know this or something like that along those lines, because she's the one who kind of caused all these problems, and now Loki has to face them and fix them. And now that because of Sylvie is also Loki is also getting blamed for this. It's like you always cause trouble every time we find a Loki, or every time we encounter a Loki. He's always causing trouble. So yeah, it just feels like now our Loki is facing these issues because of her. She doesn't even seem to care. She doesn't seem to care. She just went back to her timeline and she's continuing her job. And I don't know what she's gonna do. Obviously, she's not going to do that forever. She's going to come back. I don't know how. And is Loki going to keep on chasing after her? Because I don't think that's a good idea anymore. It shows that she doesn't care. She's become my least favorite character. In this series. I never really liked her, like one of my favorite characters in this show, but she never really bothered me to an extent like this. She's just now bothering me, like, come on, man, just fix your issues, try to fix them. And one of the other things that just feels weird about this episode, it just, to be honest, just about the entire MCU, about the multiverse and everything. This episode, it really showed me that it's really weird. Is that the fact that when they said, oh, the timelines are dying, and they were all they getting emotional and everything like that, I didn't get any emotional. I really didn't, because I was like, oh, those are just lines disappearing, boss. That's what they are. The lines disappearing. Of course, in the show, it's like other people's timeline. There are people living there, and they're getting erased from the existence. Yeah, if they kind of showed us two or three worlds getting segregated, just evaporating, like the entire world just ceasing to exist, with our eyes only seeing the people, and having people running away and screaming and all that, I could have just get a little bit emotional, like, oh, this is really truly happening to these people. But they didn't do that. And I think this is a problem, especially when you're doing a motivated story, when you say billions of lives exist in different timelines and all that. If there's something like, okay, now those billions of lives are ceasing to exist and we are killing the majority of them when you're leaving only one, the least you can do for to understand what these people are doing as viewers is show us what is actually happening on those billions. You don't need to show us billions of the billion. Just need to show us at least one or two or three examples of what is actually happening on those two timelines. Just to show us something, man. If it's planet going kaboom, just to show us that, just to show us people screaming, running, and that it it connects to us, to those even we don't really know them, we don't have an emotional connection, but just this thing that happening, you kind of I feel like, oh, this is real, this is happening for real, this is just real, you know what I mean? So, not having those moments and just sort of seeing lines disappear doesn't really help sell the illusion that people are actually dying these timelines, does it? It does not. So I just feel like they kind of did a poor job on making us feel or connected with these characters. Even the characters, they sort of showed emotions, but I mean, sure, it's acting. Plus, it's just, I mean, they're required to do that. It does not feel right. Even especially knowing that none of those characters, we never really saw any of their homes or seeing them, those characters, every one of those timelines, and having a family and all that, and they came back to TVA, and then they suddenly the plan is dead. If it was in that kind of case, then we kind of understand. Now, they didn't address if obviously 86 or 616, or is it 66? I don't know what it is. I think 616. The our universe, or the one where our heroes come from. We really didn't get any confirmation that they actually survived. Of course, we know that they actually survived, but just having confirmation that they actually survived is actually much better. But I mean, maybe it's that just something they really don't need to make. They expect the viewers to sort of know that they are not going to kill, especially knowing that they're going to be characters coming out of those films coming out of those characters. You know what I mean? I don't think that they thought about it and just, of course, it's gonna be alive. just I think confirmation that it's gonna be alive would have been very much better, but nah, we know it's still alive. So Loki now is a hero, and I I really, the thing about this show that I actually do enjoy is that I really don't know what's going to happen in the next episode. I really don't. And the characters, I simply enjoy them, and I do enjoy them. Except for Sylvie. Except for Sylvie. Majority of the characters, even some of them are annoying, but they're still enjoyable. And also, I love Mobius and the Loki's kind of friendship vibe. It's really nice. Now, before I end the video, just are they really going to, are we going to see Loki interact with Thor at any time? I just want to see that because it's been a long time. The last time we saw this happening was in Infinity War, right at the beginning of Infinity War, where Loki sacrificed himself and Thanos killed him. I think that was then, and so far, Thor does think that Loki is dead, and that's just it would be nice for Loki just visit, Thor and say, brother, I'm alive. When you came back in and you tried to steal the Tesseract, I kind of used that as my escape, and then for I didn't die, Thanos, timeline confusing stuff. I know you won't get it, but I'll get you a beer anyway. Just wanted to say, I'm alive. Just that's something, that would be nice, and just to see the resurrection would be nice. I know that they're planning on doing something about having somewhat of a last encounter between these characters or between these brothers. That's something that I'm actually looking forward to. I don't know if it is going to happen in Thor 5 or this season of Loki. I doubt that it's going to happen this season of Loki, but it's something that I'm actually looking forward to. And yeah, I don't know when, maybe 2026 or something like that. That's when we're gonna see the Thor movie. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait a long time. Thor 5, we're gonna have to wait at least 5 years, to see that happening, because they have so many projects that they're going to do first before that. So yeah, maybe after Secret Wars or all that. I don't know. Guys, thanks for watching my reaction to episode 2 of Loki. I think this was better than the last episode. It's a great continuation of the last episode. I'm really looking forward to the next episode. And with that being said, make sure that you do stay safe, subscribe, and leave a like. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.